Hello, my dears. Welcome to your reading for 2021. I will be reading for each sign, the 4 seasons, beginning with winter, then spring, then summer, and then fall. There are some things that you need to think about in this coming year, and it's very important. Just because we have a new year and because we're very hopeful after a long, dark year, we imagine that the coming year will be much, much better. Hold on to that hope, but be aware that cosmic time doesn't move the same as human time. And while we may hope for instant improvement, it doesn't always happen that way. We're in a very, very large cycle in human history, and I don't anticipate things improving dramatically for another few years, at least 2 or 3 at the outside. I'm sorry to say that, but I want you to prepare this year. Use this time. It's very important to prepare. And when I say prepare, I mean for everything. Get your finances in order. Stock up on supplies that you may need. Don't overspend. Take care of the people in your lives, most of all. Make sure that people who are not as able to care for themselves, make sure that they are taken care of. It's extremely important that we prepare, that we use this time as preparation time, because we are in a cycle now that is not going to instantly get better. Now, that said, each individual is going to take a different path over the coming year. We are all on our own paths. We're all on our own journeys, and that's as it should be. Keep your goals in mind. Have your dreams. It's important to continue to have your dreams. In order to achieve them, it's also very, very important to do something every single day to move you forward toward your dreams. It's the only way I've ever accomplished anything in my life. If you even let a week go by without moving toward your dreams, you will fall behind. It's too easy once you let go. It's too easy to just not resume. So don't do that. Make sure every single day you are doing something to move you forward towards your dreams. Every day. Even if you're just doing an internet search for ideas, do something every day to advance towards your dreams. That's how you manifest. And that's crucial. Sometimes we think manifestation is some kind of magical thing. It takes effort and it takes focus. And if you do that every day, you will achieve what you want to achieve. I also want you to remember this year that when people are acting in ways that seem uncomfortable or frightening, everyone who sees you is looking in a mirror. Everyone who sees you is looking in a mirror. And most of the time, every time you look at someone else, you are looking in a mirror. People are not reacting to you. They are reacting to what they see in you. If they are treating you as weak, it's because they see themselves as weak and they despise that. And if they are treating you that way, it's because they hate that about themselves. Always remember that you are a mirror. Don't be a vessel for other people's anger or toxicity. It's extremely important to remember that. Don't internalize what other people are offering. Always make sure that you insulate yourself from that toxicity. And be aware when you have a very negative response to someone else. Think carefully about what it is about them that you are reacting to, because a lot of times that's something we need to work on in ourselves. So I'll stop sermonizing now and we'll get into the readings. And thank you so much for watching, for being here. I'm wishing you the very best 2021 for you, and I hope we all get through it whole and happy, and that we learn to live in peace. Talk to you again at your sign. Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your reading for 2021. I'm going to take a look at each quarter of the year, roughly winter, spring, summer, and fall. Even though they don't really follow the equinox or the solstice or anything, I'm just dividing it into those quarters of the year. So let's take a look. Transformation, the Two of Wands, and Pig Spirit. Then we have Rainbow Blessings, the Knight of Wands, and Dolphin Spirit. Hey Shadow, what you doing, baby girl? Crossing Bridges, the King of Pentacles, Otter Spirit, and then finally for the end of the year, Stepping into Power. Oh, nice. The Nine of Pentacles and Grasshopper Spirit. All right. Let's see what we see. So it looks like for this first third of the year, or first quarter of the year, I'm sorry, we're going to feel a little stuck. The Two of Wands is, wands are about movement, about like the magic wand, about making something happen. It could be entrepreneurship, it can be taking the initiative in some way, but the Two of Wands is when you're stuck. You really can't do the things you want to do. For some reason, you can't quite either figure out where you want to go, what direction you want to move in, or something else is keeping you in place. So I think the first quarter of the year is going to feel a little stuck. We have up here transformation. A fresh new way of living emerges. And we have down here Pig Spirit. Use your mind wisely. So I think during this first quarter, you're going to be thinking. You're going to be planning. You're going to be, it may be a continuation of 2020 to some extent. You're not going to be leaping forward in a big way. I think you're going to be in planning mode. And as I said in the introduction, this is the time to prepare for whatever might happen. Clear your credit, pay off debt, stockpile food if you feel like you need to. This is going to be an interesting time. You know, that curse, may you live in interesting times. We're not through. 2020 was pretty bad, but we're not through that time yet. So make your plans during this first quarter, and make sure that you're in a good place for what's going to come. And it looks like good things are coming. So in the second quarter of the year, the spring, we have rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering in your life, or showering your life. Then we have the Knight of Wands. Again, those wands, that energy to move forward and create something. And we have Dolphin Spirit. This and that are true. So while we have this, I think this urges us to be a little cautious. The Knight of Wands often prompts us to just leap forward, to take that giant leap and make things happen. But the Dolphin Spirit is a little cautious. It's kind of saying, hang on. There are two sides to every story. So be aware of that. But also be aware of those blessings in your life. So the first half of the year doesn't look as grim, honestly, as it does for some. Some of the signs are having a really bad time, or a continuation of 2020 in the first half of the year. I'm not seeing that necessarily for you, Cancer. It looks like things may be a little quiet in the first quarter. They're moving into a better, more action-oriented place in the second quarter. In the third quarter, in the summer, we have crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. That's good energy, crossing bridges. And you have the King of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles is a person who has resources, has what he needs. There's not a lack here. But it looks like, because we have Otter Spirit, the Otter Spirit says you are never alone. That's your spirit animal for this time. It looks like there's going to be something moving forward for you. It may involve a person who has abundance and can help you move forward. This may be you. In any event, from spring through the rest of the year, there's great movement forward. Here in the last quarter of the year, we have stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. We have this Six of Pentacles, which is having enough to give away. Having an abundance of resources. And then we have Grasshopper Spirit, take a leap of faith. What I see here is a movement from feeling stuck to becoming amazingly unstuck, and then moving into a very good place. And it may be that you are taking this time, as I said, to prepare. And by the end of the year, you're in a very good place. So if you do that, if you take that time to prepare, to get yourself in place, to pay off debt, whatever you need to do to get into a place where you're okay and you have enough to give away, I think you're going to be in a good place by the end of the year. And fortunately, I don't think you're in as drastically bad a place as many others are. So I think this is a really good reading, Cancer. I think this is a good place to be. It looks like you're moving into a very, very good place in 2021. It's going to take some time, but I think you're going to get there. So I'll look for you in the monthly readings, and for now, I love you. Bye.